Hey doing everybody, this is Scott with EBIKE Take 8. Good news, I got a battery in the mail. Look at that, something new on the ground. It's not seal lead acid either. I've been running around town. I had to purchase an inline fuse, which I picked up at Walmart for about $8 or $9, not bad. And I had to get some Anderson connectors, which I picked up from my local Granger shop, part number 3BY20, 50 amp. Nice connectors, good solid connection. Right now I'm going to go take it for a test drive with the 12 gauge wire down to the motor for now because I don't have 10 right now. But everything out of the battery is 8 gauge, and I got the 40 amp inline fuse. I bought a 50 as well in case I needed it. But going to strap this puppy up and see how it runs, and I'll be back to let you know. Alright, Scott's back here. I'm on the road testing out the new 48 volt 10 amp hour lithium polymer battery. This is a LIPO, L-I-P-O, so you have to be careful with these. I'm running it in the backpack right now. I made it 6.4 miles so far in this pack. I just started pinning it, and it just started flashing down to the halfway mark on my controller. As you see, there's my new Anderson connectors I just picked up at Granger Hardware. Only about $9 a piece. Everything seems to be running smooth. It's got a lot more power than those SLAs, even with the 12 gauge wire going down to it. This is the farthest I've ever been from my house one way. I'm pretty confident I'll make it back. The pack's not heating up too much in the backpack. It's fairly cool. The inline fuse seems to be working fine. Look at that button. Big 40 amp fuse. Here's my charging port. This is a battery from Com Cycles. I think it was some of the last of their stock of their LiPos. I picked it up for $400. I shipped it priority from California to Massachusetts. It only took from Friday to Monday. Just got it. Everything's going good. Still have no rear brakes, but out in the beautiful town of Holden, as you can hear all the traffic, and I'm gonna make my way back into Worcester. I'll let you know how it goes when I get back. This is Scott signing out with his new battery on the e-bike. Alright, this is Scott back from his trip. First trip with the lithium battery, upgrading from SLA. Probably what everyone says is wow. I don't know what to do with the rest of my battery life. Just got back from a 13-mile trip, which is the longest trip I've ever been on. My gauge is still full. Got a new max speed of 34 miles per hour, as you can see right there. This battery is great. I'm very happy with the results. I'm going to throw it on charge because I hear these LiPos shouldn't discharge them 100%. So I'm going to give it a charge, and I'll give you guys more updates later. Signing out. Alright, this day just keeps getting better and better. See that guy? He just brought me my battery pack from China. This is a 48 volt 10 amp hour LiFePO, lithium iron phosphate, not like the lithium polymer that I have in this bag now. I'm gonna bust this thing open and I'm gonna see what we get. I'll keep you guys posted, but now I have two great battery packs. Hopefully they both work and everything goes well. This is Scott, Electric Bike, signing off. Alright, it's Scott back again. Sorry for the lighting in here, it's a little bad, but I'm sure you're used to it by now if you're following the videos. This is, as you can see, 48 volt, 10 amp hour, LiFePO, professionally manufactured V-Power. Alright, there's the little charger, 3 amp, 110 volt. Here's the battery management system, plugged in. I guess they left it out all sloppy and for me to play with, so that's great. No inline fuse, just like with the battery from Com Cycles. I'm gonna have to take another trip over to Walmart and get one of those Scorch 40 amp inline fuses for it. So I'm gonna throw this on charge, and after it's done charging I'm gonna take a trip over to Walmart. So I'm gonna put it on hold for a little bit, but too much excitement for one day. Signing out. Alright, it's Scott again. Just got back from Walmart. Got back in the Battery was all full. I think they send them about 90% charged, so you know it didn't take too long. As you can see, I just put the inline fuse on with the Anderson connector. Everything went well. Just put a little bit of tape lightly holding on this battery management system. I'm gonna go take this one out for a ride, see how it goes. I'll let you guys know how it goes. This is Scott signing off again. Just got back from a little ride with the new LIPO from China, the 48 volt 10 amp hour duct tape battery. Performed very well, although it's slightly larger than the LIPO from ComCycles, and it's a little heavier than the one from ComCycles, being that it's lithium iron phosphate and not lithium polymer. The ride went great. As you can see, still full on the gauge. That's good. And I'm at 78 miles, so I went 8 miles. Same top speed, 34 miles an hour. It has a lot of torque. Climb hills a lot easier. Could pull me up them. I don't have to pedal as much. I still like to, just so I can beat cars and have fun with it. But I can still get lots of life out of these packs. Still gotta try to mount them in the frame. But everything's been holding up well. And I have to say I'm impressed with both battery packs. The one from China was a little cheaper. I got it for $340. The one from ComCycles was about $450 shipped, and it's older technology. So we'll find out which one lasts longer and how the charge cycles go. I will keep you guys posted. This is Scott signing out. Thanks. Alright, these packs just don't die. They're great. I'm going to have to go on much longer trips. Still full gauge on the LIPO 10 amp hour. Over 80 miles on the bike now. I think my front bearings and my crank setup here are going. They just started to make noise, and it's getting worse and worse as I'm pedaling now. I don't know if that's from the excessive speeds or the excessive force of climbing hills with it, or I don't know, but maybe it just wasn't assembled right, or they put cheap bearings in it when they did assemble it. But probably gonna have to go to the bike shop and take a look at that. But the motor's holding up strong. Everything's going good. Signing off. Alright, Scott's back. I'm outside before the daylight goes. Just give it another update. I wanted to show you guys what the difference between these two packs are, and you know, their sizes and how they look out in the daylight here, set in my gloomy little apartment. This is the 48 volt lithium polymer pack from ComCycles. The lithium polymer are those the bag cells, so you gotta be very careful with them. They can puncture and catch fire, and you obviously gotta make sure you don't overcharge or over discharge them, because they could get damaged easily, and you could lose your life of the battery. When I got this, it had a red Anderson, well, like a generic Anderson connector on it, and it didn't adapt to the Anderson connectors that I had, so I had to pop it off and put my own brand Anderson connector on it. I left their charger connector on it though, which is nice. And as you can see, this is the Scorch. It's basically a car stereo inline fuse block that I bought at Walmart. Bought 2 of them. They come with fuses. This happens to be a 40 amp fuse. I have larger and smaller ones as well. They're only $9 a piece. I bought one for this pack and one for the other pack over here. This is, let's get a difference in size real quick. Both the same 48 volt 10 amp hour. And now this one over here is the China pack that I bought off of eBay. It's a lithium iron phosphate. A little bit larger in size. And there's a whole like plastic pouch over here where the whole chipboard is with all the battery management wiring, and it's all just kind of hanging loose out here, which, you know, I'm not too concerned about, but they could have neatened it up a little. And here's the typical Chinese charging port, the old computer jack. I also put the Scorch fuse in line on this one as well. This one didn't come with any connector on the end of it, so I guess ComCycles has an up even if it doesn't work. They actually put one on at least. And I put the Anderson connector of the same type on this one as well, so once one dies I can plug the other one right in and get great performance from 2 batteries. Such a big upgrade from the sealed lead acid, I can't even tell you. I mean, I'm trying to kill these things today and I can't. I think I've put in 30 something miles on them, I don't know. But they're running strong, they're pulling me up hills a lot easier. I'm not having to pedal as much. The power is there, and I'm liking them. This is Scott, the end of film 8, a little sloppy, but signing off.